I'm good. I'm good. How
Yeah.
you, bro?
I'm chilling, bro. You shit. I call you the hardest working man in boxing. Look at you, drenched in sweat, man.
Man, I try. You know, when I'm in the gym, I can't help but get a workout in by myself. Um, and show these bum ass fighters that it's all easy work.
Why do you always call fighters bums, bro?
It is, man. They always complaining. You know what I'm saying? Complaining. Don't want to train. Don't want to run. Then when it's all said and done, and you figure out and see what you had in front of you, you're like, damn, only if I would have did this, only if I would have did it that way. You know what I'm saying? But me being there and being through that, I try to not get these fights opportunities to say only if. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's talk about you, bro.
Yeah.
You are one of the most decorated U.S. amateur boxers ever.
Yeah. No, I'm actually not. Oh, well, one of them, yes, but you
You
gotta get rid
one
of
of
it.
them.
Rashid won a lot of these major Olympics twice, two consecutive Olympic years in a row, world championship like that. I never done none of that, but to national level, I was a beast.
How did you get started in boxing, bro?
So my school, I was rumbling every day. And I lived with my grandma. My grandma raised me. And not, she was kind of old. And she didn't feel like keep coming to that school every time I got suspended. So
Mm.
one day she said, "Chris, it's my last time up here. If he gets suspended again, I don't know what the hell he gonna do." So the school had a program where they sent kids, they sent kids to Joe Frazier's gym, right? And they paid your membership, paid for your equipment. They gave you tokens to get up there, and shit, I started in that program, and I found a trainer, which was Howard Mosley. My first trainer was Vaughn Jackson. Then his son died. Um, and he left boxing alone. He
Yo,
left
I had
boxing alone. He left boxing alone. And I started training with Howard Mosley. Moses was my trainer. Moses came and picked me up. Moses took me to the gym. Moses took me running. Moses fed me. Moses did everything. And from that point on, it was history.
bro. I never knew that's how you got started, yo.
Huh? You knew that's how I got
I
started.
never knew that. Yo, bro, I've
Yeah,
known you for years. I never knew that
yeah.
it came from rumbling motherfuckers in
In
school.
school. Hey, listen. So me and my sister was in the same grade. You know what I'm saying? My sister used to always start shit, but I ain't give a fuck. Somebody hit my sister's up. So she do what she do. She knew she had a brother that's like one of the hottest niggas in the school. Somebody get smart with her or something, she come right to my class. Come in my class, yo, such and this. I walk out of class, go beat somebody up. Next thing you know, I'm suspended. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that was the way it was. Yeah, I don't
Uh,
got no chill.
what age was that?
I was 13. 13
13?
years old, I started. Summertime, I quit. 14 years old, I went back. I met Moses. And Moses came and got me every single day. And shit, it was at times I get on the block, I see Mo Van parked on the block, I go the other way. I'm like, no, I ain't going to the gym right now. It's too early. I'm just getting home. You know what I'm saying? But Mo stuck with me. Mo, Mo made me who I am today.
What was the age that you had your first fight? Amateur fight.
Shit, 13 years old.
Oh shit.
So this what happened, brother. Nazim was head of, and I was a rumbler already. So I was going there sparring fucking 190 pounds. Well, not 90, I was 90 pounds, 75. I was going there sparring 150 pounds, So I had went to the Silver Gloves and we was rumbling. Moses liked that attitude, so when he sent me to the Silver Gloves, uh, I won my first year, lost my second year in the finals to Nito Denier. But they
Yo,
robbed me. He from Region 8. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? So Region 8 was big back then. Um, so I lost in the Silver Gloves in February. April come back in the Junior Olympics. Junior Olympics fought him the first night. Same exact fight, put his ass out. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you stopped it?
No, I just beat him.
Oh, you beat him. Okay.
We was 90 pounds. I don't think no 90 pounder stopping nobody.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
it's some
What's,
out there
what's your
today,
record?
but
What's you and Nito record?
we 1-1.
1-1? Okay.
1-1. Yeah. All right,
Now,
coach.
for everybody who isn't familiar with your boxing career, let them know your amateur accolades before we get to the professional.
Yeah. I'm an 11-time national champion. Uh, Boxer of the year 2 times. That's about it. I had 116 fights, 103 and 13. And professional. I was a 2000 Olympic alternate with Ricardo Williams and all them big dogs, Jermaine Taylor, Jeff Lacey, all the big dogs. 2004, I was going back. It was my year. I got shot 3 days before the qualifier. Still made it to the trials. Um, you know, it's crazy shit.
Now, Ro, let them know who you faced in the amateurs because you probably shit dudes that's like heavyweight now, dudes that's super middleweight. You don't fought just about everybody.
The Rails, Dunair, fucking Mickey Bay, everybody, man. Everybody that I faced and beat is like was world champions, you know what I'm saying? Up there in the top. Shit, all the four I just named was all was world champion. The Darrell brothers, Donaire and Mickey Bay. He was all world champion.
Yeah, when you on the cover of Sports Illustrated,
Yeah, I was on the cover, so shit.
you left that out though.
You know what's crazy? Cause Salim just got that shit, and that was the second person that ever done it. Me and Salim in boxing. Know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, me and Salim Bay.
Oh,
Shout
shit,
out to
that's
Salim
crazy.
Bay. He doing this thing.
That's crazy. What is it like seeing, a kid that you've known like practically since he was yay high? I'm talking about not they know Salim with the braids and the
Yeah.
plaits. I'm talking about Mohawk Salim. What is it like seeing him get to this level?
Man, it's a fucking wonderful. It make my dream in boxing come true. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't able to do and be where they was at, so I I try to implement my coaching style into making them who they supposed to be and get where they are. I got the TRF boxing joint, and like I tell about the fighters that come to my program. Everybody's not gonna be a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So boxing is one thing that give you grit, that give you grind, that give you hustle, that give you go get it. They give you so much in boxing, not just a fighting atmosphere, not just a fighting experience. They give you so much more. And I seen people from my program become SEPTA drivers, become SEPTA police, become regular police, become school teachers, and it's just amazing to see that they got their life on track and they moving on with their family.
All right, 11-time national champion.
Yeah. 3 times
When,
gold glove, back to
three,
back to back. I
okay, so you
should have
three
been a
P.
four. I should have been four, but I lost to Nonito Denier in the finals. 99.
Oh,
99, I lost to Brian Valoria, I'm sorry. I lost to Brian Valoria in the
I remember
finals
Brad
to
Valori.
99, right? He was the Olympian, he was everything. I beat his ass all around the ring, but they gave it to him, right? He was a Hawaiian punch. Uh, '99 I lost in the finals. 2000 came back, won it. 2001 won it. 2002 won it. It's
What's
my
more political, the professionals and amateurs?
shit, all of it. It's all the same. Um, See, right now you got the USA boxing where they give donations and they favor the donations to places where they giving the most donation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
To the LBC and then to the national committees and stuff like that. So sometimes it's hard to beat unless you're a Salim Bey who mom is just an official and his son could fight his ass off and dad just a trainer. You know what I'm saying?
When did you know that you wanted to turn pro? Like, when did you make that decision?
2003, I fought, I'm in the trials and I fought some dude from the army. The fucking score was like 10-6. And I'm like, he ain't even throw 10 punches. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Let alone hit me with 10 punches. So after that, I'm like, man, I'm out. I was supposed to compete in the losers bracket. So back when I was fighting, it was a double elimination.
mm.
But I'm like, bro, I'm not losing weight to make 119 again and they ride me like that. No, I'm good. So it was like the same thing with me and my son. Sheen for Shushu. Man, I wouldn't say he got robbed. It was a close fight.
Mm.
Shushu came out on top, but he just beat Shushu the time before that to qualify for the trials.
Yeah.
Um, So he fought Shushu. It was a close fight. It was my bad because I told him go get him. I put one of the bows in him, walk him down, walk get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? So he started getting like careless. Started beating. He's won the first round with all jabs, 5-0, all jabs. You know what I'm saying? Then I tell him he ain't on your level. Go get him. You know what I'm saying? She got a little careless. Started getting caught in the middle. Shushu won. But then he got a chance to fight in the losers bracket, but he didn't want to. We made him fight. We made him train. He was doing everything half-assed, and he lost that joint. So then he turned pro.
When did you think that you were like? Were you ready before then, and you just decided like, yo, I want to pursue the Olympics? And when that fell through, you was like, man, fuck it, we out
You
here.
know, I definitely did want to pursue the Olympics because it was it's a dream come true to be an Olympian. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody dream to be an Olympian. There's only one in a million people that make it to the Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that was definitely a dream. I definitely wanted to be one of the young ones like the Mildred Taylors, make it to the Olympics and win gold, but unfortunately, them dreams were shattered um, due to the outside world, me getting shot in my lung.
All right, it's looking like we might have some technical difficulties. My man Rell is out in the mountains. We'll wait for him to come back. Let me know in the comments. Can y'all still hear me? All right. Yo, 2 cents. A lot of people don't know that Rel done did it all. So shouts out to 2 cents. Shouts out to Clip. Who else is in there? My man JP, London, Blue Hustle. Those is in the building. My man Sean. What up, Sean? Tony, BSC's in the building. Tego. Yeah, man, everybody. Well, hopefully we'll get Coach Rell back. But yeah, his name Rashiem Jefferson Sr. Yeah, like a lot of times people don't know, man. Rell's okay. All right, we got him back.
Man, my phone died. Look, I'm so fucking. This is why niggas don't need to box. Boxing is not for everybody. I leave the gym to go in the car to put my phone on the charger. Get in the
Mm.
car, don't put my phone on the charger.
Wait, is that sugar in the back?
uh,
Is that sugar in the back?
sugar. I got
Sugar,
sugar and Khalil, man.
Steppa, what's good, y'all?
What up? We about to step big time. That's all. I just hope Greg and them understand, man. It's levels. Nah.
Shit, we might as well talk. We might as well talk about that fight. Co-main event Saturday night, huge fight, big implications. Khalil Coe, Jesse Hart, y'all in camp. How you feeling about it?
Man, today was the last sparring, and man, I thought Jesse might go to the decision, lose his decision, but from today, this last sparring, man, if we stay on this route, man, Jesse ain't going past 5 or 6 rounds.
Why do you feel that
And,
way?
and
Is it
don't
because of
get
what
me wrong, don't get me wrong. Jesse's a great fighter. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Jesse been doing his thing. Jesse was a 2-time world title challenger and all that, but it's a young boy's game. You know what I'm saying? It's a young boy's game. Um, and he not a Floyd Mayweather that can make you fight his fight and do the things that he wants you to do. Then he can't run you into things. He just try to bully you. If that's the right word. He try to bully you into fighting his style and the fight getting in the fight. That's the wrong fight to fight with this big stepper, man. This motherfucker hit hard.
now? Khalil's coming off of a dominant performance in his rematch against Gallegos. First fight he suffered from rhabdo. Second fight he comes to his hometown, smokes him. Are you building off of that performance, or is there just much more that we haven't seen yet?
That performance was a great performance. And I'm gonna comment off of him something he said. He said Khalil Coe hit behind the jab. And that goes to show you his boxing experience or boxing knowledge is not as good as he he think it is or think he would say. Cause who wouldn't want to hide behind the jab? What's the best punch in boxing?
Yeah.
A jab. Why wouldn't you want to hide behind the jab? And I say it over and over and over. People talk about Shakur and people talk about Khalil and people talk about these born fighters. Not eh, we spent 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks in training camp to make the fight as easy as possible, right?
Mm.
So if you could go in there and win a fight off of 6 jabs, why wouldn't you? Why would you risk getting yourself hurt or hit to please somebody else? You know what I'm saying? They gonna buy a ticket to the next fight, and the next fight, and the next fight. Just do what you do. And I think that was uh uh crazy statement for that man to make. The thing is that he could have said is, bro, you got a good jab, but I got a good jab too. I'm gonna take that jab away, or I'm gonna make you pay every time you throw that jab.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They have Khalil Coe kind of skeptical about throwing the jab, but you tell me I only got good jabbing, and that's the punch you worry about. So now when his right hand unleashed and his left hook unleashed, and we picking your ass up, just remember that.
If you didn't watch him in the amateurs, you wouldn't know how skilled Khalil is because in the professionals, we really seen him do is just punch on dudes and dudes fall out. Now I think everybody was surprised about how easy the rematch was. It wasn't that he beat him. It wasn't that he stopped him. It was that he just completely dismantled him with one hand. How
Yeah.
much have we seen?
You ain't seen nothing yet. You'll definitely see this fight. And we hoping Jesse's a man of his word and come to fight. Um, Church don't like that Tom and Jerry shit. And this fighter right here, he don't like it either. He want to get it banging. So let's get it banging. We gonna see who got the best jab, who got the best right hand, who got the best left hook, who got the best inside game, who got the heart, and who got the real heart. So you know, this a fight that separates the young and the old. You know what I'm saying?
Young and old.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like that should be the headline, right? Young,
Yeah.
blue chip prospect, top prospect, heading into contender status, veteran guy that's been there. Everybody thinks that it's either two things. Jesse's too long in the
Young,
tooth.
up and comer, big Steppa versus has been. Grandson versus Papa.
Is that what's going to decide this fight? Too young, too strong? I said, is that what's going to decide this fight? Too young, too strong?
You know what I'm saying? For guys that's over the hill, but not over the hill, and still got a little bit left in the tank. One round, you know what I'm saying? 12 different matches, fights 2 or 3 rounds a night if possible. That's what it's for.
You can't really say he's a has been though, because he's still, he he hasn't lost a fight in a couple years.
Against you.
I mean, they were local,
Oh,
local tough guys, but not world level guys where he was, but
yeah.
still he's been winning.
So this is where he entering right now. A young, hungry mindset of a world champion. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm.
ain't entering no nigga that's gonna come in and lay down and come in. That's what them other guys did. Let's keep it a bean. Now everybody knew that. Everybody knew that Jesse Hart was going to win them fights. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew that Jesse Hart was supposed to win them fights. Everybody knew that the tables was set up for Jesse Hart. You know what I'm saying? This is not that situation. It's a situation where you're gonna have to bring blood, sweat, tears. You know what I'm saying?
Now, besides what Khalil's done in the pros, he's known for not just beating the unbeatable, but knocking out the unbeatable.
And in the amateurs too. Remember, he knocked out the Cuban.
That's what
Remember,
I'm referring
he
to.
he was hot. He was a high amateur prospect. So you talk about sparring, right? You remember Ty May? Ty May. Ty and Thing May.
Golden Boy? Who?
Ty
No,
May.
no, I don't remember.
So Greg remember
Mm.
exactly what's gonna happen next week. Exactly. No, nothing different. Same exact thing. Ty May got stopped in the 7th round, I think. Uh, Same thing. 7th or 8th round. Same exact thing.
Now, when you look at Khalil's resume for the amount of fights he's fought, really, really tough opposition. Is Saturday night
Yes.
going to be his launching pad into contender world title level?
Yes, for sure. Uh, I definitely think so. And don't get me wrong, Jesse Hart, with the mindset he got, mindset is everything in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So with the mindset he got, it could take him far. It could get him in the fight at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, what we got to do is match that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Khalil Coe got to go in with the same mindset, same thinking, but smart with it. And I think with me in his corner and him as a top amateur boxer, Jesse was a top amateur boxer as well.
Mm. Official prediction. One shot,
Six,
systematic
seven.
breakthrough. Listen.
Huh.
One
Go
shot or
ahead.
systematic breakdown.
No, symptomatic breakdown. Don't get me wrong, it can be one shot, but we ain't looking for that. I want him to break him down, beat him up a little bit, box him, beat him up. Ain't that Greg shit? We gonna box him a little bit, beat him up. Box him a little bit more, beat him up again.
Mm.
Um, that's just the goal.
All right. Another shit. A week later, Saturday from that.
Shout out,
Y'all been fighting.
shout out to
Andy Cruz, Raymond Muay.
God willing, we got to fight as well. Mortai ain't no slouch, and he definitely coming to win. He ain't trying to give up that title, but hopefully, Bozy and everybody doing what they got to do to secure victory.
Yo, that might as well be shit. The main event and the co-main event, 3 Philly trainers out of 4.
Yeah, the
That's
the,
crazy.
the arguably the best 3 box trainers in Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure, arguably the best 3 in Philly. But the number one right here.
Andy Cruz, Muay. Who you got?
In shape. His mindset got to be strong, and he got to be ready for war. I know Andy Cruz got hurt a couple times in the pros, and Moritawa is somebody that can hurt you. So you definitely got to be be smart and sharp, especially in the early rounds, because the first 6 rounds is about sharp speed, skill. You know what I'm saying? 7 through 12 is about will. Who wanted the most? Who trained the most? Who could dig deeper? Shit like pull that out.
Now you've trained Andy before. Give me like we all
Mm.
know the skill, we all know the
I'm,
speed.
I'm Ooh, that's one fight that I'm mad that I don't train no more. Everybody else I train is like a fighter that come and go.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Fighters come go, they like bitches. They on whatever's popping. You know what I'm saying? But Andy Cruz is one of the fighters that, man, I wish I still could train him.
Name something about him that we don't know, like an ability to have.
Oh, nigga sneaky, bro. He. So my trainees tell me something about an element of surprise, right? Which means you think you're leaving, but you come back with a shot. Well, they think you're leaving. So you
Mm.
do what you gotta do, act like you're rolling out and come right back. And he do that a lot. He make you think you can hit him and you can't. He make you think he's there but he ain't. He make you think he gone but he not. He dead in your face. And he got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. And all he gotta do is get them rounds with him. And he got good strength and conditioning coach Russ, and he got great trainers around him. So the 24th gonna be a sight to see.
Okay. Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. We all been seeing you working with Core. I think this is your
Mm,
second camp together.
yeah.
Second
Third,
camp together.
third.
Third.
One joint he got hurt.
What's your thoughts on that fight? Probably the biggest name that he's seen so far.
Bro, the dude just know how he got the Floyd Mayweather effect. He know how to make you fighters fight. What I don't want him to do is go in there with the mindset like he did with his last fight. You know what I'm saying? Um, Trying to prove something to somebody, to all these people that's going to buy a ticket to the next fight, no matter when, if he win boring or if he win convincingly or excited, you know what I'm saying? So I want him to go in there and beat Shakur Stevenson. If that's winning the fight with just a jab, win it with just a jab. Winning it with
Is it hard to like silence out everybody's expectations and just do what you need to do to just win this fight?
front of your fans, fighting in front of your family. So then when you on levels like this don't mean nothing. You've been there before, you blocked out your family, you blocked out your friends, and you tune into what your trainer got to say.
What's the deciding factor in this particular fight? Is it what what kind of Shakur are we going to get, or what kind of Teofimo are we going to get?
Uh, I think this fight is about Shakur making Teofimo be who he wants him to be. That's how Floyd Mayweather became who he was. He made every every fight in front of him be who he wanted him to be, and fight the fight that he wanted him to fight. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it was a banger, if it was a boxer, if it was a brawler, if it was a one hitter quitter, he made them fight Floyd Mayweather fight. That's what Shakur got to do on January 31st at Madison Square Garden.
Core has caught a lot of flack and a lot of criticism for opponents and performances. Is this going to be the fight that shuts all the haters out?
I think so. I think the last fight was a catapult to this fight, and this fight to show that man he can fight whoever he want to fight, and he gonna beat him. Especially with the cheat code in his corner. Cheat code.
Speaking of the cheat code, right? We know Core as a guy that's going to neutralize you and more so win on points. But the cheat code philosophy is to win, but normally it's to win a certain way. It's
You know
belt to
what?
ass and stoppage.
BTA inside, but that's what I do. You know, you go 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks again of training again to make the fight as easy as is possible. The more you go around, the more you got to use that brain, the more you got to breathe, the more you got to move your hands, the more you got to move your feet. That's wear and tear on the body that we just broke our body down, build it back up for 12 weeks. You don't want to do that. Get them out of here. So that's the goal. We gonna make the referee step in there, make his dad throw the towel in, make his dad come up on the apron and bow down.
So that's what's in the cheat code's mind, stoppage.
Right. That's what's in the Chico mind, yes sir.
So that's what I want to hear, I, for me, everybody think I'm crazy. I'm gonna say 9. I think he stops him at 9.
Yeah. I'm going 6 to 8, but you go 9. One more ain't gonna be 9. Two more ain't gonna be anything before 12 is great.
Okay. All right. On that same card, we got Keyshawn, Jermaine
Yeah,
Ortiz.
yeah.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That's a good draw, yo.
That's a great fight. Again, is to show the world that Keyshawn Davis is who he is. 135 wasn't it. 140, he jumped right to 140. Don't take a tune up. Don't take a bullshit fight. He jumped right in with a dangerous fight. And this is going to show that he about what he about. You know what I'm saying? And the game, you can't be in this game long. You got a time period in boxing. Get what you get and get out. You know what I'm saying? So solidify your name and go ahead. And that's what these guys doing. Hey, all these guys I'm around right now is doing exactly that. Trying to solidify their name and go ahead. Make them as much money as they can and go ahead.
Now, Jermaine, fast, athletic, quick, throws punches and bunches. I know you don't want to
And
give me the game
box.
plan. Yeah,
And good box. You see he
yeah.
boxed the shit out of Tio.
Shit, he gave. I thought he beat Loma.
Yeah. Yeah. So he got the whole arsenal. But again, it's about what Keyshawn could do to make him fight his fight. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing in boxing. You know what they say? The only person that could beat you is what? You.
You
You know what I'm saying? So that's what Keyshawn got to do. Show these guys that I'm going to make him fight my fight and nobody can beat me except for myself.
now, Keyshawn got some of the best timing in boxing.
Yes.
Punching, he
So
punches in between
I
your
worked
shots.
with Keyshawn a couple times in this camp. And bro, dude got it, man. And he go 12 rounds easy. Know what I'm saying?
Is the layoff going to be a factor, bro?
That's what I was thinking. But with the sparring he getting up here, I don't think that layoff gonna mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in with some of the top guys, some of the best guys in the sport right now. So when you in there with guys like that, it only could be a boost. And I learned this from Haven down here, Haven in there with Shakur doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And he growing in the
Hitman.
sport. He's growing in the sport. Every day I see Haven get better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? And I learned this from Tevin Farmer years ago. He went to Lomo camp. Before Lomo camp, he was a regular Tevin Farmer. After Lomo camp, nobody could tell Tevin Farmer nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could be Tevin Farmer. If you ain't in there with the top, if you ain't one of the top guys, you ain't being Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in that camp with Loma, he did his thing, and he seen that he can land this shot on Loma, I can land it on anybody. And that's what he been going through right now. And I see him growing every day.
Now,
Tevin
Haven's like
Farm.
he's right on the doorstep to crossing into that, contender title eliminator level. What do you think is the thing that takes him to the next level? You think it's experience like this?
Experiences like this, yes. Sparring like this. Not sparring with the amateurs and people that want to do what you want to do in life and be where you want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? You got to get people on the same playing field. You can't be playing with no amateurs. You can't be playing with no regular fighters. You gotta get experienced fighters, man.
Now, where do you see the best version of Haven Brady? At 130 currently where he's at, or 135 pounds?
Probably 135. He a big 30. But if he can make it, Toodles to him. You know what I'm saying? Let him be a what they call bully. If he can make the weight and be comfortable and get it all he got, why not? Why not? Why you can't be more shit? What the fuck? Fandora, how tall is he?
It's like 6'5", 6'6".
6'5", fighting them low ass 154 pound. What they saying about him? He should be a light heavyweight or heavyweight? No. He make
Yeah.
47 easy, 54 easy. Why not? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that they taking out of boxing today. To boxing was to get as low as you can and be as strong as you can be to
Mm.
have an advantage. Now nobody want to work now. Everybody want to fight their walk around weight and shit like that. You go ahead and get your head blown off.
Yo, they dubbed Haven Brady the Stephen Fulton of this generation. When you look at his resume, a bunch of undefeated dudes, a bunch of top prospect in a short amount of time.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Haven want that smoke. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. There's only a certain amount of time you got in this game. If you miss your time, you miss it. Ain't no going back. You can't circle the block. You know what I'm saying? Cause just like you, who you are today is an amateur or a beginner pro that's coming up to be who you want to be right now. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get him out of here.
Yo, last question, Chico, because I know you in camp and I know you got another session.
Yeah, so
I
I
wanted to
got
touch on
two more sessions.
2 more sessions, Scott. Man,
Yeah.
I wanted to touch on something serious and that only a handful of guys like yourself could even be able to comment on. Right? We've seen Brian Norman Jr. split from Brian Norman Sr. And we've seen tumultuous relationships or trainers, fathers, sons split up. How difficult is it being a father/trainer?
I don't know, cause I was never a father training to my kids. Um, when we in the gym, I'm a trainer. You know what I'm saying? I don't say do this or I'ma whip your ass or make them do push up for a punishment or something like that. It's strictly about boxing. Um, my fatherhood don't get involved in my training. You know what I'm saying? I treat them just like I treat the other kids. If you don't want to work, go home. Come back tomorrow, or you don't have to, because I'm paid for the month. You know what I'm saying? I'm paid for the month. You come back next month with my dues or don't come back at all. You know what I'm saying? Um, but but it's hard. It's hard. Sometimes it's a gift and a curse, because I don't know him and his dad relationship, but I can rewind and take back to Miguel Cartagena. Miguel Cartagena used to train with Javi,
Mm,
right? Miguel Cartagena signed with Mark Cibarone. Mark Cibarone sent him to Chino. He went with Chino and he got knocked out 3 or 4 times, right?
mm,
He went back to Javi and became an IBO champion. Know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So sometimes it's the love you feel, the 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 importance you feel on your mind, like attention you get. And Miguel ain't getting no real attention over there. We had Tevin Farmer, we had Anthony Bergen, we had Jason Sosa, which Tevin Farmer and Jason Sosa became world champion.
yeah,
So who was going to pay attention to Miguel Cartagena? You know what I'm saying? But Javi was, and Javi made him an IBO world champion. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes father could play a good, good thing if he know what he's doing. But Brian Norman, all he think about is power, power, power. My son strong, my son this, my son that. Strong don't win fights. Strong do not win fights. You could be strong and get knocked the fuck out by a less strong person, just like Devin Haney did. Put his ass down. And Devin Haney wasn't claiming to be strong. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney was supposed to be pillow fisted, right?
yeah.
Right? So it ain't about strong, it's about snap on your punches. And let snap put his ass in the seat. But But I don't know, man. I don't know what him and his father relationship with boxing was, but I know if I was to ever be out of my son's career, it'd be it'd be detrimental to them because I'm more than a coach to them. I'm a supporter. I'm whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? However they want to go. You see, I got 6 sons. They're in the gym all the time, but they don't have to box. I'm for whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? But if they pick up them gloves, guess what? They gonna do it right. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes fathers think they can bully the kids because they their kids. You know what I'm saying? Fathers think they can say what they want, do what they want, feel how they feel because they dad. Dad's not a trainer. In this gym, you are my trainer. At home, you are my father. And Brian Norman's a grown man anyway. You ain't his father no more. You a friend. You a leader. You lead him to not make the mistakes you made. You know what I'm saying? You can't fight that boy no more at 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna beat his butt because he ain't listen to you. He probably knocked Brian Senior the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So that's you see my son, both of my two oldest sons, both 6 foot. I ain't fighting the motherfuckers. And they can both fight. They 6 foot and both can fight. I'm not fighting the motherfuckers. I'm gonna give them my input on shit, and if they take it, they take it. They don't, they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I'm more a leader and a friend to them. They my son's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? If I put that car in park and somebody out there they getting out before me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, when look, I was in the motherfucking beeping the horn at somebody. They pulled up my son. How about I had to get in here, bro. I got it. Chill. You know what I'm saying? I had to just go say, yo, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm.
had my kids with me, my little kids in the car. It was time to be a big man. Show them something different. And my oldest son said to me, who the fuck was that? Where that nigga come from? They ain't the nigga I know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, man, fuck, he with his kid, his girl. I'm with my kids. What we gonna do? We gonna fight, get locked up, then what? You know what I'm saying? Shoot
Mhm.
each other out, get locked up, then what? I had to be a bigger man and show them something better. And Brian Norman don't know shit about that. He got a little business. His son won a world championship, and he think he won a world championship. He think he done. Yeah, I did this for my son. I did that. You ain't do shit. You did everything I never trained did. Walk up them steps, walk down them steps. Then 3 minutes later, walk up them steps, walk down them steps. And that's what they don't understand. Brian Norman think he more Brian Norman think he more than just a coach. He think he is father, his coach, his entrepreneur, his motherfucking mother. I never seen Brian Norman mom. Did you?
Nah, I don't.
No, cause
I
the,
think I
the
think
dad get
he
all the
said something about he
attention.
raised them by himself.
Cause the dad get all the attention. He attention seeker. He think he won the world championship. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
That's all.
when when did the kids come to you and tell like, "Yo, I want to box," or is it just like organically? Like they in the gym, they pick up the gloves, and then it's just you start working.
Yeah, that's how I do all my kids. Um, let them come to the gym with me because that's the only time I get to spend with my kids because I'm in the gym all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 o'clock here. I've been in the gym since 11. I'm going back at 5, and I'm going back at 8. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in Vegas doing what I do in Philadelphia. I train the pros in the morning, train the kids at night. So if my kids ain't in the gym with me, I don't get no time with them. So they gotta be in the gym with me. And that's all they know. Picking up gloves from them. Know what I'm saying?
Now, Rel, did you learn from your experiences with Rel and Sheem to operate to separate the two, or is this something that you just came into it like I'm going to separate the two? I'm coach when we're training, I'm dad when we're home.
You know what's crazy? I learned that from Rel, believe it or not. Cause Sheen was already Sheen, you know it's Ishmael. It's cook,
Yeah,
chef.
chef.
Chef and Sheen used to be boxing, and remember Bozy had 2 rings in his old dungeon,
Mm,
right? So Ish and Sheen was over there in the upper ring boxing while everybody else over there training. While I'm training, he get up out his car seat, Ish and there, him and Ish start playing around with the gloves. So
yeah.
so the thing is, with Sheem, it was easy. It was a second nature. You know what I'm saying? With Rel, I had to take him off his mom titty, bring him to the gym, show him the. That's why Sheem fights southpaw. He a right-handed kid, but he
Mm,
fights southpaw because that's how he came up in the gym. But Rel, I had to teach him everything step by step. All my other kids right-handed, but they fight southpaw because they learning on their own. You know what I'm saying? I want to just be somebody that, like you're doing something, and I want to help them grow, and I don't want to change nothing. If you want to be southpaw, be southpaw. Who says a right-handed kid can't fight southpaw? Who says a left-handed kid can't fight orthodox? You know what I'm saying? So that's all.
now, this is definitely going to be the last question, but this is for you. Give what's the best moment in Rashiem Jefferson Sr.'s career, whether boxing or training?
The best moment in my career was
Yeah.
seeing Tevin Farmer win a world title. Uh, Although it's crazy because me and Tevin Farmer, we wasn't even training together when he got the call. You know what I'm saying? I was I was going through it with me and Chino, you know what I'm saying? And we was back and forth. This is my brother. You know what I'm saying? He taught me a lot. He fucking involved me in a lot. He involved me in everything he done. Nigga took me all over the place with fighters. Now I know what I know because of Chino. Now nobody in Philly, nobody nowhere else. I was with Chino Rivas, and he took me all over the world as his second trainer, and I learned what I learned. But it was with Rel because Sheen was uh, uh, Sheen was a natural because of
Mm,
him and Ish doing what he did. So the thing I learned was not to force it on the kid. Don't make it like the kid go to school, the kid want to have fun, the kid want to enjoy life. When you have a kid go to school listening to teachers, then he come home and going to the gym and listen to a father, and I gotta be a hard father on him. Know what I'm saying? That's how I learned how to separate it, because him right there. And guess what? At 12 years old, he had 30 some fights. He quit. Baddest motherfucker I knew a boxing that quit. Baddest my hardest working boxer that I had out of my kids. Sheen was skillful. He play on the bag. Rel kill that bag. Rel do, but I was so hard on him.
mm.
I made it like a job on him. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I understood now, and I tell everybody that have their kids, don't make it like a job, bro. Let them enjoy it. Let them grow with the game. Let them grow with the sport. Because if you make it like a job, they ain't gonna like it. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit. Rell, thanks for hopping on there, bro. I appreciate you. Can't wait for you to come back because you've been missing for like 5 months.
Hold on. Hopping on what?
Oh, hey, yeah. Appreciate
You got
fucking
chill,
Rell.
bro.
I appreciate you getting on the live. Yeah, appreciate you getting on the live. Good luck on the 24th. Good luck on the 31st. I know y'all gonna do your thing.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
All
Thanks
right,
for having me, bro.
all right, man. I'll see
All
you when
right,
you get back.
all right, bro.